I beat Life is Strange this past week. It was so cool to kind of see Max and Chloe back together again, kind of at their usual antics. Has anybody ever played the Life is Strange games?
I've only
A long
played
time ago.
the first one and then the newest one.
Okay. Oh, the last one. Oh, there's my tornado warning
I was
again.
like, "What
Third,
the
Oh
heck's
my
happening?"
tornado warning
okay.
for the third time again tonight. Yeah, it's a it's a good conclusion. It's a really good conclusion. And obviously there's some choices that you have to make in the end that are pretty not obvious. It's supposed to be I mean, they make it supposed to be like a detective game, and I think I talked about that last time, where it's like you're kind of like solving you went back in time to try to stop something from happening, and you have to figure out through sleuthing who was responsible for this thing. And it's kind of hard to decide. I guessed, and I think I got it
Mm.
right. I did get it right actually, because I'm like I picked the least. I went through and I kind of eliminated like who are the ones that are probably not guilty of this. Okay, who are the ones that are kind of guilty? Okay, I can maybe kind of pick and choose those people. Kind of like taking an exam. You eliminate the least likely answers. So I guessed right, and I got a decent ending. I got a good ending. I think I got the good ending. But there was like kind of like a real big final scene that was made me pause and think for a little bit and
Ooh.
wondering what I would do. Yeah. It took me a while because I was like, on one hand this, but also that, it's like, and I mean, I'm going to leave it at that. There was a very important sequence of events that I was like, I don't know if we want to, if I want to make that decision.
Mhm.
So,
Wow.
uh, yeah.
Okay. Have you
I'm
played
What
in.
do you th
the other Life is Strange games?
Yes, yeah, I was in on the whole thing.
Okay.
Granted, I think they put out a remastered version of the first Life is Strange, I think for modern systems,
Mhm.
because I remember playing it on the PS4 when it came out years ago.
I think, Taylor, you have the remastered version. That was the one that you played before we did the, double
Oh, okay.
exposure.
Then I probably did.
And then they had like a prequel to it that kind of was like a Chloe specific story,
Mhm.
with her relationship with her friend Rachel. And then there was a sequel, Life is Strange 2, where it dealt with like these two Hispanic young kids, older brother and younger brother, who have these special powers, and they're trying to kind of, I guess, run to the border, so to speak, to go back home. And then, yeah, I think the next Life is Strange was
True Colors.
um, True Colors, yeah, but that didn't have any relation to the main story. Because Taylor, you played Double Exposure. I think that
Mhm.
was the one you played recently, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you beat it?
Yes.
So the ending to that directly correlates to everything that's happening in this one.
Well, like, this is so Reunion comes after Double Exposure?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, I thought it was
So it's
before.
almost like
Oh,
it's pretty much like a direct sequel, and the whatever your final decision you made correlates with everything that's happening in here.
that's really cool. I might play this
Yeah,
one. How would you
yeah.
rank it compared to
Mhm.
the other Life is Strange? Like,
I
was it
think I
still
think
really
this is
enjoyable?
I think this is the best one. And that's tough to say.
Oh.
That's tough to say because I really like the first one.
Mm.
But I want to say I'd probably be looking at it from nostalgia tinted glasses because Chloe's back, and Chloe
Mm.
was my favorite character. I think in the whole series, I just liked her kind of raw attitude, and I think I liked her wild card type of
Mhm.
type of persona, I guess. So it was really cool to see her back and to actually play as her, and you can actually make decisions as her. And so it's like kind of cool
Mm.
because you actually start to think like Chloe, like what would Chloe say in this situation? Well, she would
Mhm.
tell that guy to go fuck off. So like I'm gonna
Mhm.
say that, and like yeah, like there was a scene in the game where like a couple of these drunk guys come up to you and they made fun of you because like she's got like blue hair. No offense, Jenny, but they were like, "Oh, what gender studies program are you enrolled in college?" And I was like, my first reaction is like, I want to beat these guys up. That's not an option. I could tell these guys to fuck off. All right, I'm going to do that. So it's kind of cool to like play as Chloe this time around.
Mhm.
So
I might check it out because yeah, I did like the first one, and I didn't like Double Exposure as much as the first one at all. Like, for me, I thought Double Exposure was kinda mid to me,
yeah,
but
the yeah
but
the
yeah.
the whole timeline thing was weird, but this one's kind of more like the old school where like you can actually rewind time and make better decisions based on the information
Mhm.
that you gather. Yeah, the rewind feature was done pretty well.